another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Cannon now elects to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown. And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40, Trenton Cannon. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 15 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tannehill. He'll buy some time, and now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to...
And he is into
Man, who not scoring no more, man? Delete the game, man. Delete the game, man.
Patrick Ricard taking it in from a yard out. And the
Delete the
Ravens
game,
tack on
man.
another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided
Man,
on the scoreboard, CD. Now,
why would I waste my time playing my team? You can't even beat me on a regular game.
Get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play because it played out exactly
I'm playing
as it
you
was
now,
drawn
bro.
up. It
What you
almost would have
mean?
been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
What you
Tucker now to kick it away.
What you
following
passing the stick
touchdown.
for?
Cannon now elects to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. One last throw here for Tannehill. And now here is another interception.
What you say? What you say?
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the
Man, I could have
Ravens
scored
come
that,
up
bro.
with a late
I could have
turnover,
scored that,
but it will
man.
probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game
Man, he ain't with my
is now
time, man.
officially over.
You start running your guns, you
Well,
lost.
somebody lit a fire under that offense
Go
during
practice.
the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just